Kim, so good to see you. Today, we're going to talk about the 2 questions you need to answer before you retire. As you get closer to retirement, a lot of questions start popping up, but 2 stand out as the most important before you hand in your notice. Question number 1 is, what single financial risk could make the biggest impact on your retirement?
That answer is easy and short, but very complex. It's longevity.
Mhm.
That happens to be a risk multiplier. And in today's world, the number one concern of folks is running out of money. More people are actually concerned about living too long than they are dying unexpectedly. So longevity, by far.
I did not know that. That puts it in perspective then, doesn't it?
Mhm.
All right, question number 2. So how can you eliminate the possibility of this risk ruining your retirement income?
We always say the simple solution that again ends up being complex is you have to have a retirement income plan.
Right.
That is the only way to put that concern to bed, to understand how long your money is going to last you into retirement, when you take on Social Security, how much to allow for taxes. That solid income plan is going to be the thing that puts that to bed.
Mhm. Kim, I know you live in this world, but to me, it seems so overwhelming to plan for a retirement that could last decades with no known end date.
Yes, especially, this is a personal matter for me just because I have a lot of longevity in the genes, and that's not uncommon anymore. So some
Right.
folks are very concerned. What happens if I live to be, late 80s, late 90s? That can be a real possibility for folks. So there's a lot of different tools and strategies that can be utilized again to alleviate that concern. Today's retirement is very different than the retirement of,
Mhm.
20, 30 years ago. Private pensions are nowhere to be really found anymore for most folks. So one of the things that some people choose to do is integrate annuities, which provide a pension-like income for their
Mhm.
retirement to perhaps supplement Social Security and help cover those baseline income needs that are going to pay for the mortgage, taxes, food on the table, gas in the car. So that can be an option to integrate into someone's income plan.
And I know part of your process is also stress testing your clients' income plans. What goes into that specifically?
So the great thing about technology today is there's so many tools out there that can help us run different situations and scenarios. So if you're like, well, what would happen to my portfolio if another 2008 happened? We can run that scenario based on where you currently are and then stress test those different scenarios. What happens if inflation continues to be at a high level? And so those tools a lot of times will help us put those plans in place to, again, solidify that income plan will last as long as you need it to.
Right, which brings peace of mind. That's great. Well, Kim, if somebody would like their income plan stress tested, or maybe they need an income plan, maybe start there. What's the best way to reach you with questions?
Lots of different ways they can reach us, but calling or texting the office at 614-430-8383 is a great place to start. And a lot of times we'll just set up an initial 15-minute chat to discuss any initial questions or concerns that you might have.
Great. Kim, thank you.
Thanks.